Hi, my name is Tony, and I'm building AbleApplicant. Thank you for joining. I'm really excited to have you as a client, and I'm excited to learn what your needs are and hopefully learn how to make this a better tool for you in the future. You should have received a form to fill out. This is the first stage. It's going to be it's how you describe yourself, and it'll be what industry you want to work in, and what types of skills you have, and that kind of stuff. And this is really going to go towards creating a cover letter for you in the future. So let's say that the Able applicant, what it does is it'll research these jobs and it'll figure out, let's say you apply as a machine learning engineer, as an example. Then Able applicant will go and find all the machine learning engineering jobs and similar jobs for you. And Able applicant analyzes each job and figures out what skills are required to perform that job based on the job description. So, programming might be the number one skill, but beyond that, you might need, more quality assurance or communication or leadership, depending on the role. So, when the cover letter is being written or generated by Able applicant later on, when you apply for that job, it's going to take the information that you write about what makes you a great leader or good at communication or good at being detail oriented, a quality control kind of person, and it's gonna highlight those in the cover letter. It'll say like, I'm a great leader because of such and such. So it matches the skill you have with the requirement of the job industry of the job. So once you fill it out, that'll come to me and I'll put that in the database. And the next step is I'll send you a list of jobs. And what I want you to do is rate those jobs. So it'd be, 1 if you really want that job, 2 if you kind of like that job, I would take that job, and 3 if you don't want that job or you're not qualified for it or whatever, you're not going to take that job. And what that'll do is train the computer to better understand your preferences. Ideally, like in the case of engineers in the Bay, you may have access to literally thousands of jobs, and it's nice to be able to triage that and just throw away any job that you wouldn't want to work at anyway. So we train using the information that you provide in that second stage, that Excel sheet, what it is right now. We train the software on your job preferences so that we only push you jobs that you would like, or only apply for you for jobs that you would like and not for jobs that you would not. Once you submit that and I do the job search and everything, I'll get a list for you of industries that came back and companies that existed in your job search. So again, going with the example of machine learning engineer, your companies might include like Google and PlayStation and I don't even know, Facebook, let's say, Salesforce, those kinds of guys, and plus like many companies you've never heard of before. But you'll get that list, and for any company that you really like that company, then you can write a little description about why you want to work at that company. And so when Able applicant is writing the cover letter for you, it'll include why you want to work at that company, why you want to work at Google or Facebook or whatever this like highly coveted company is. And you'll also get a list of industries that showed up. So again, machine learning engineer, you'll get like a lot of sales and marketing automation jobs, probably some home automation, drones, self-driving cars, that kind of stuff. And so you'll see like the industries might be healthcare, advertising, transportation, this kind of stuff. And if you care about any one or more of those industries, you can write about why you want to work in that industry. And what that'll do is any company that classifies as being one of those in that industry, like, Comma.ai was one that I saw recently that's a transportation company. They do self-driving cars. Let's say that you don't particularly want to work for Comma.ai, but you do want to work for self-driving cars. So Comma.ai is a company that you would want to work for because it's self-driving cars. Then you would write about why you want to work for self-driving cars or transportation or that kind of thing in that little snippet, and any other industry that you want to work in. And then Comma.ai will receive information about why you care about working in the self-driving car or transportation industry. And then that's it. We'll move on from there. But those are the big steps that you'll have to perform. And then once we can get those done, we can start applying for jobs. AbleApplicant will write all the cover letters for you. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you. Welcome aboard the system. And I hope that we can get you looking for a job soon. Thank you.